We're going out to the garden.
Here, chop it.
Yeah.
Wow. So, is this the zucchini?
This
Broccoli.
is, I think, kale. Like that really big tall kale. That over there is a special kind of broccoli. It didn't do very good. You got nasturtiums.
There's what's that one? Chard?
And so what are the
Chard or
nasturtiums for? Just to be pretty, or do
They
they?
are.
You can eat the flowers on them on salads and stuff. They taste like pepper.
They keep certain bugs away, and they draw certain bugs to them. We got Swiss chard, and then in the midst of all that, we have fennel. I wanted to test to see if fennel was better at keeping away bugs than other things. We got cilantro.
Oh,
another
okay.
very aromatic herb. Then we got dill, and the same thing.
Did you say you're gonna plant more dill?
Yes, I'm gonna plant more.
So that way, when we pickle stuff.
Dill.
When I say we, I mean you need to plant more dill. I don't know. I don't get it to grow
mustard.
very well.
Special kind of mustard that makes like a turnip or something. We got green beans. We have kale.
Lots of green beans. Yep, there's some kale there.
And since we have beans and kale and onions, the cabbage bugs don't get on it. They leave it alone.
Oh, so what do they not like, the onions or the kale?
Well, it's the beans. I think they don't like. They don't like the smell of the beans or something.
Okay.
Away. And then you have squash.
Lots of squash.
Crooknecks, which haven't even been picked. And then we got zucchini with the monster zucchini.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that thing is huge.
That one needs saving for seed.
Okay. So not going to eat that one, but that'll be good
Well, I
for...
think the one we're going to use for a relish. We're going to make some relish, and then the other one we're going to just save for seed.
Oh, that's right. He did say something about
What are these
relish.
fuzzy beans over here?
Soybeans.
Okay.
He said you made
Got
relish
soybeans.
last year.
No, she's making it
Myra,
this year, and then we have
with
patty
the
pans.
zucchini.
As they are.
Have you been harvesting patty pans yet?
Yes. Yes. Well, they're about this big around.
on the end there.
Those are good.
Yeah. We had them in
I can't quite get down
little
there,
veggie
sorry.
If you need to, you can come around.
Come around and... Yeah, I don't want to step on these,
Yeah.
Dad?
volunteer potatoes.
Okay, just
But these are, what are soybeans?
soybeans.
'Cause I want
Now
some
those are-
edamame.
Is that the black soybean, or
These are Japanese black soybeans.
it's a special soybean?
Okay,
It's black.
Edamame.
very cool.
What'd you call it?
Edamame.
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 Yeah, okay.
Let's see if we can get down here.
See the tomatoes. The tomatoes
And these are
really
all
coming
potatoes
along.
down here?
Turning,
Yes,
yeah.
these
And
are
she's
all,
all-
they're
But when they
volunteer.
turn, boy, they're going to all turn at once. Look, yeah. And he's got the
And then down here on the end, you guys have the
peppers. These are
patty pan.
peppers here.
Oh, look at those.
Jalapeno peppers too here.
Those look nice.
Right there.
Yeah, the zucchini are doing all right.
Yeah, they are.
They like this weather.
Yeah.
Then we have peppers,
These are
And then we
mostly
have-
jalapeno, right?
tomatoes. I think there's a bunch of
And
bell
there's
peppers in there.
Bell pepper, I saw one up there, but most of the rest of them are jalapeno.
Mm.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes are really going gangbusters.
Oh boy. 2 rows at least.
Yeah.
There's 3 rows, and then we got tomatillos in there too.
Oh, I love
Tomatillos,
tomatillos.
That's right, I forgot about
Yeah.
them.
Snake beans.
I never seen
Yeah,
them like
beautiful
that.
thing,
Yeah.
Snake beans.
Oh, and these are the ones that you did the bean poles.
They're like a squash, but they make a really long,
Bean.
not really, it's not a bean, it's a squash, but they make a really long, and it's supposed to have the same texture as a green bean, but they get like 12, 13 inches.
That's the bullfrog in the
More
greenhouse.
tomatoes. Here's basil. Basil over there.
I don't think a
Whole
snapping
beans.
turtle would want to get in there.
These are those
It's a
Christmas
pretty good sized
limas.
frog. I mean, that's the head on it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
And that fish.
Yeah.
He's got those goldfish in there. That's the Martinsville grandkids.
Yeah.
They got them. Bought them at the fair, at the Martinsville fair.
More tomatoes here.
Down
More
here.
tomatoes. Lots of
And,
tomatoes.
Oh, and what's this over here? Is this...
These are bitter melons.
Okay.
So they're Asian melon. It's very bitter.
Yes, I've had
use
them
that.
before. There's a little
I've
baby
never had
one.
them before. So we're trying that.
Trying them out.
Lupus.
Now they're slow growing, but they're still.
And this is another, it's some kind of, it's a green they eat. I don't know if it's a South American or it's an Asian one. But they eat the leaves, and it makes like a fruit that they use. It's got a lot of antioxidants in it.
Okay.
So we're gonna try that.
And Joe.
And then
did put
amaranth.
These are
It's the amaranth. It's kind of like, it's an ancient grain, kind of like
maturity.
quinoa and...
They're the purple blot
Really small, but
lima beans. Yeah. And they're,
okay, this is like the row, but these just take over.
Are we in the row?
Row's
We're
up
not.
there.
Yeah, I thought so.
yeah, here, look at all
There's the
these.
row. We're in between them.
This
And so this is like hay.
This is some hay that I had left over.
This is a little bit different than what you do in the main garden, right?
This is
this garden
just
this year
cover.
is
Keep the weeds down and...
This
I
is
was supposed to be in charge of it.
wood. This is
Yeah,
it's
he
a
is.
sawdust.
Making time.
Same thing.
So do you have to layer it with other things?
Well, I
To
haven't.
make sure
I
it
wasn't. I,
gets the
I
right
haven't been
nutrients?
using the garden for like 2 years,
Uh-huh.
so I put a layer of manure down, and then I put the sawdust on top.
Okay. That definitely
there's-
gives it some... Oh my gosh, look at these tomatoes. You guys are going to be...
In the tomatoes.
Yes, in about a week or two. The marigold that you have planted here, this is another
It's a
plant.
repelling plant
that
so it
repels insects.
Insects.
Is this also a marigold? This is the most...
is called a toothache plant.
Do you take it for a toothache or...
I wouldn't take a whole bunch, but you can take and you can bite off
Amaranth, yeah.
a little bit,
From those little bitty seeds, look how big they get. And then of course,
and it numbs. It's a very it's numbing.
Okay.
It numbs your mouth. Just a very little bit.
Teeny tiny bit.
mini tree on top, and you just cut it off.
Like less than that, like a little tiny bit.
Harvest the seeds.
It's kind of like a tingly.
And his
I don't think I bit off enough.
potatoes. You know, he had all those sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Planted them in here, and then.
Oh yeah.
Very. It's kind of tingly.
It does. It's very tingly.
And
It
it's
kind of,
numbing.
it's like that stuff they put on like right before they give you a shot
Yep, that's all.
at the dentist.
Here.
I'm good. Toothache plant.
Wow.
This is a toothache.
Something fun to grow.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with it? Make it.
Ooh, what's this gonna be?
You know, you do
Cucumbers.
like all of that.
Little cucumber
Cucumbers. Lots of cucumbers.
arbor.
And then over here we have that ancient bean. I can't remember the name of it. It's a German name, but it dates back to like the 1600s.
Found a way to turn that into a street.
Wow, and this is like a lima bean. You don't eat the pod.
It's like a lima bean, yeah.
You eat the beans in
It
there.
has these really big black beans in it.
Are these flowers from the same thing? Those are beautiful.
Get rid of it. Rinsing my mouth out. And what's the red?
The first red tomato. You're on camera, Dad.
Hey. Absolutely.